So who am I speaking with?
Hi, my name is Jacob. I am the principal and co-founder of Chess Media Group and author of the forthcoming book called The Collaborative Organization, due out at the end of June, beginning of July.
And this is supposed to be a rather comprehensive book, but one of the chapters that you were telling me about that actually very much intrigues me is how do you actually get people to adopt collaboration? So there's my question. How do you get people to actually do it?
So yes, that is a very, very important topic of the book. I think the focus that I have tried to put on all of this is not to provide a prescriptive approach to collaboration and employee adoption, but to provide a descriptive approach. And what I mean by that is, different companies where collaboration initiatives come from different departments have very different ways of gaining employee adoption. Some people might force things to come across the enterprise. Others might encourage employees. So I can't say that there is a specific way to always, guarantee employee adoption. But, there are certain common characteristics and things that organizations can do. For example, support from senior level leadership is a huge thing, where if organizations don't have the support from senior level leaders adopting these tools and encouraging adoption, chances are the employees won't use it. Another common characteristic or feature that we see is being able to integrate collaboration into the flow of work for employees. So for example, not making collaboration appear to be sort of a standalone additional thing that they need to do in addition to their current daily workload, but making it sort of a part of what they do. So for example, you might access a collaborative platform to get access to all of your information, to find the right people to connect with. And that's sort of where you would go to do all of your work instead of having it as a standalone application. I think education and training is another huge component that we don't see enough of.
And let me stop you on that, on education and training, because to just go to one class and people get really excited about it and you get this amazing workflow for a week and then back to normal.
Yep. The challenge for enterprises there, and what I mean by education and training is not just teaching people how to use the tools, but actually teaching them and helping them understand why they should be using the tools. And a big part of that isn't necessarily just providing an education and training course, but embedding collaboration into how the organization as a whole does business. So this means incorporating it into the values of the company, into the mission of the company, changing the way you evaluate and you review employees. So for example, you can make a part of their salary based on collaboration. So education.
And you've seen companies do that successfully?
I've definitely seen companies starting to experiment with doing that. I don't know any company that has fully made that 100% part of how they evaluate employees, but Motley Fool is a good example of an organization that has done some very interesting things with that. TELUS is another company that's done some very interesting things with that. But education and training is something that not only needs to be continuous, like you said, it's not just one class where people go to the class and that's it, but there needs to be a lot of informal stuff as well. Workshops, meetups, employees being able to help each other. But that's a part of the culture of collaboration within the enterprise. Those are just three of the things that I think a lot of organizations can do, making sure that whatever technology they go with is intuitive and user-friendly, making sure that you continuously integrate employee feedback and their ideas into the actual platform that they're using is crucial. These are all important things that organizations need to be taking into consideration that all help with employee adoption.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.